Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Monday morning, and today is October the 9th. Anyway, hope hope that you had a great weekend. Hope that you were able to maybe have time with family, have able to enjoy the cooler weather. We had some beautiful weather over the weekend, and maybe you were able to get out and enjoy it. Now it's Monday morning. It seems like it comes awfully fast, doesn't it? But anyway, hope that this morning finds you doing well, and hope that you're now ready to. God has gifted us another day, in which to take advantage of the opportunities that God gives us. This morning, I want to bring a devotion or share a devotion with you entitled "Drowsy Christians." With self-driving cars now on the market, we're seeing more and more stories, in the news about drivers, falling asleep at the wheel. One driver, for instance, they were fast asleep in his moving car. When a police officer noticed him. And after, the police unsuccessfully, tried to wake the man, the police had to force his car, off the road. In the same way, some Christians today are asleep at the wheel. They have a spiritual lethargy, a passivity about them. The Apostle Paul, he wrote to the believers in Rome, in Romans chapter 13, verse 11. He said, "This is all the more urgent, for you know how it is late. Time is running out. Wake up, for our salvation is nearer than when we first believed." The J.B. Phillips New Testament puts it this way, that same verse. It says, "Why all this stress on behavior? Because as I think you have realized, the present time is of the highest importance. It is time to wake up to reality. Every day brings God's salvation nearer." Paul, he addressed these words to Christians, to genuine believers whose spiritual lethargy and laziness made them appear and act as though they had no spiritual life. I mean, effectively, they were asleep at the wheel. We can be in a state of spiritual slumber and not even realize it. I mean, in fact, we might even deny it. Yet the Bible warns us to wake up from our spiritual sleep. Thus, Paul, he was saying, basically, it's time for you to wake up. He probably was alluding to the soon return of Christ. I mean, if you believe that Jesus could come back today, then you're very astute theology. As believers, we should realize that Jesus, he could come back at any time. But we need to recognize that we don't know how long we're going to live. I mean, when we're young, we think we have all the time in the world. But, then one day we look at ourselves in the mirror and it's obvious that we're getting older. In Titus chapter 2, verses 11 through 13, it reminds us, it says this, "For the grace of God has been revealed, bringing salvation to all people. And we are instructed to turn from godless living and sinless pleasures. We should live in this evil world with wisdom, righteousness, and devotion to God, while we look forward with hope to that wonderful day when the glory of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ, will be revealed." Long ago, it was common to write this phrase over financial documents, "Memento mori." Now, the literal translation is, "Remember, you must die." Obviously, it had a grounding effect on readers. Now, regardless of how much money we have saved or invested, we will leave it all behind one day. We're not going to take it with us. And that's why we need to keep perspective, and we need to make every day, count as if it's the last. The psalmist David, he said in Psalm 39, verse 4, he said, Lord, remind me how brief my time on earth will be. Remind me that my days are numbered, how fleeting life is. We must live every day as though it could be our last. Remember, because you see, one day it will be our last. And so that's the way we need to live. As Christians, we need to live as if today, is going to be our last day here on this earth. And I don't know about you, but I want to be found obedient. I want to be found obedient when, Jesus either returns to rapture the church out, to rapture us out, or, when it's my time, to die. That could be today. It could be tomorrow. We don't know. But anyway, I hope that encourages you here on this Monday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.